Yo, what's up, everyone? So this is actually going to be more of a rant, like discussion, more since like people have been asking for that, and I thought, why the hell not? But this is just going to be my story of like how I became to become an anime reviewer and sort of how it really led to like how I was before and how I am now. Let's do it. So I've already mentioned before how I got into anime before. Like I said, how my passion started. To make a long story short, basically watched Toon anime once around my dad's house, and I saw Raid Master was the first actual anime I ever saw, and then that sort of led me into like Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking love it. Like even to this day, like then like Pokemon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Digimon, and it just kept snowballing. And then I didn't really get like that into it until like high school. And with that, like my friends like introduced me to like the big three. Ironically, I started with like Geek Rayman first. Thought that was like really popular as well, like with like the big three as well. I was like, oh, I'll try this. No, I'll try to be different. I'll try to be like an anime hipster, basically, back in the back of the day. And with that, I sort of like Bleach, then Naruto, and I think it was One Piece, like in that order. I remember seeing like a Finether video that was like really back in the day. And I remember seeing like some other people's as well. They were like, oh, there's one person I really can't remember as well. I know there was like Game Manic, and there was like somebody else and another guy that I think one of their channels is closed now, but we'll wing it. But after seeing them, because I remember doing a shout out really back in the day, like when my channel originally started, when I was like talking about this shit ass freaking GE good ending. It's like I just went off topic and just gave these guys like shout outs and saying, thank you for inspiring me. When I saw their videos back in the day, this is like 2010, I believe, maybe 2010, late 2011, and see, they reviewed, like Bleach, Naruto, and I saw like a lot of passion there, and it's like, I really want to do that as well, because like I said, I really back in the day I only had like a few friends who were into anime. There weren't a lot in our school, and then eventually in college I had like no one. So it's like I really want to talk about anime because I want to get out there. It's like a lot of our friends went our own separate way after that point, since like we went to different colleges and shit happened to life. And that's sort of why I started. And I remember back in the day, my first unit, I think my first one was like sort of like what a channel trailer is now today. It was like sort of an introduction to my channel, and I was like saying, oh, I'm gonna be doing Bleach and Fairy Tail, and and that's the thing, probably why I love those series so much even now to this day, because they're some of my first few series like Bleach and Fairy Tail. I know there was another series as well. I don't think I did Gintama back in the day because it took me ages to get into that. There was another series, but and doing that, and then just hearing people's feedback eventually after a while, because we all know the start, if you're a reviewer, you know how shitty the start of the freaking channel is back in the day, and it's how hard it is to get yourself out there. But once you get like people like seeing your first few views and like seeing some comments and all that saying, yeah, I think about this way and that way, and but actually like this happened, that just made me happy. Like, just even though there might be bad things, what actually you forgot about this part, or what do you think about this theory, I just freaking enjoy that a lot, and I enjoy hearing other people's opinions on stuff. I mean, unless it's a legit one, and not it's just like, oh, this series sucks because it's got boobs in it, or it's like this author's a dick because it's copying the style of this other one. But I mean, legit comments and all that, like not just actual, like if they have reason behind it. It's saying, well, actually, I didn't particularly like this chapter because of this issue, and it's like, that's what I enjoy, and that makes me really glad that I became it. And even as well, like learning how to, because this has really helped my like talking and speaking, although it still sounds like shit. But back in the day, I was really shy. No shit, here. Like, you may think I'm freaking that fat, like sarcastic, like arrogant dick on the internet, but back in the day, and even a little bit now, I'm still pretty shy about some things and all that when it comes to like outside of real world, and even as well on YouTube as well. Like, but it was so different. I remember like one of my friends as well on Skype always brings up one of my first videos on Zwei as well, when I'm like, hey, right, that's sort of band here. When I lost my channel, like I'm like, what was I? Like, was I on drugs, mate? Like, was I depressed, mate? Well, yeah, I was. My channel got taken down, but yeah, it's like, and then seeing when I see it my other old videos, like, or like hearing some of them, and then looking at my, you know, new ones now, and it's like, what happened? Like was there just an explosion or something, or did I just like something hit me in the head in the night? Like, and I still can't believe it. And that's why I like it, because it has changed me, and I know eventually I will, you know, probably not do this like all of my freaking life. So, you know, I'll probably like life will probably get in the way, or you know, something will happen, or you know, shit can happen. Like you never know where life's gonna take you. So there'll be a time that I will eventually stop doing this, but I will always remember this in my and like regardless of that. I mean, there have been bad things as well. You know, fights and all that issues, trolling. You know, all this has happened to like everyone that I practically know, especially with the people I hang out with now. And it's sad to hear that because you know, with good there comes bad as well. With like you know, being an anime or being into. I hate saying the word anime community now because of like when I think about that, I think about all the bad shit. Like it just comes straight to head now. Like whenever I think of anime community, I just go ugh. It's just, no shit, because it's like I don't know. It's just something about it because when I used to hear that back in the day, it's like, oh yeah, I freaking love these people. But it's like, people change, and it shows how some people, they really don't have anything better to do but to troll and mess with people. And it just see, when I see like my friends and just other people that even some I don't even know about, when I see them getting trolled on a day-to-day basis, and I know a lot of it is just mainly because of jealousy and bullshit, and I mean, some have been stuff as well, but it's like, come on. I mean, grow up, really. You're like, a lot of people are freaking, like, I'm sure, like, everyone I know here in the community is, like, adults, and we're supposed to deal it in an adult way, but obviously some people haven't grown up after this, and I feel like that's one thing I've done since I've been on YouTube. I've grown up a bit more than what I originally was, you know, and I've learned from my mistakes, and now regardless, I've done shit as well. I've done some stupid shit back in the day, and I've learned from it. Like, and I do regret some of the stuff. I wish I had some sign gates, like text message shit, like saying no, don't do that. Like go back in the past and leave a message saying, don't say this shit, man. Like you're gonna get into big shit if you say this. Like, but you know, from like all the people I've met on YouTube and just subscribers that I still see from like ever since, like I said, they still give me support through this day, knowing that it's been since like Warbanda. It's amazing, and just to think that this channel is, I think I had this channel since like June, I think, that I didn't start doing anything until like September. Like, it's amazing to see that it's, you know, nearly a year already, and I'm near freaking 1,000, and it's like, I honestly thought I'd be like the max I'd ever get is like 10. No shit, 10. And I thought I'd be like most of my friends. I'd be like, oh, I've done like this for like 2 weeks now. I'm gonna give up. Fuck it. Like, yeah, like fuck this shit. But still, I still keep doing it. Like, still love the series. And even as well, I've been known a lot of people because of this, and they've recommended me great stuff, and we just had great times and laughs, and you know, just a lot of good. I mean, I don't think I would ever pick up, for example, I got this in the mail today, Madoka Magica. If I ever saw that in a store, and my friends didn't tell me about how good this was, and oh, actually as well, I checked out this another series that I'm checking out, which is exactly like this, like called Taiyo, or like Daybreak Illusion. It's exactly like this. I don't think I would have checked a lot of the stuff that I review now if it weren't for my friends on YouTube and a lot of the subscribers I know as well. And you know, it's ridiculous. And don't worry, I'll be watching this. I'll be having a good time with this. I know from what I've heard, this sounds like an absolute joyride to watch. But oh my god, 10 minutes? What the fuck have I been doing for 10 minutes apart from like sprouting shit? Oh wait a minute, sprouting shit. So just looking at the clock now. But yeah, this is good. Like I said, this is pretty much it actually. You know, just I guess thanks everyone. Like, hard to believe that I'm near 1,000 now, and don't worry, I'll make sure I'll do something special for like 1,000. I'll do like live stream, show off my collection, you know, all that typical shit. Like I said, thank you very much. And just before I go, because I know I've been asked this like I think 2 times or 3 times since I've been on Zwei, where did the Strike Like a Bandit shit came from? that was me trying to be different and try and act like a dick, and I sort of got attached to it throughout like the years. You know, the whole freaking me trying to, I don't know what that is. What I do is like, I thought I'd do like an X, but it just failed to me, like going like that, and then it's just like a Shoryuken, and then it's like me saying sayonara, like I think I know Japanese or something, and see you next time. People was like, it literally just came out of my ass one day, and it's like, oh, I want to be different, you know. But I was proud enough to like shit for enough days. It's like already nearly like 12 minutes, so I'll probably try and edit it down, or maybe just do this in like one go, depending how it turns out. But I'd say thanks everyone, and I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think. If you are a reviewer, if you're not, how do you feel about being in an anime review? Do you love it, or you know, how has it changed you? You know, just let me know. Like, I wouldn't mind like comments, videos, what's anything that you throw at me, as long as it isn't hate, please. Like, but thank you for watching as always. It's been Panda. Thank you, and see you next time.